Kanye West has definitely left a bad taste in my mouth. Kanye West is a straight up white supremacist. He's left the building. His brain is no longer inside his head. You know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of someone that dedicates their life, like literally smoking weed every day, every night, whenever they have free time. Smoke. People that smoke weed so much always turn into philosophers. They always know the nose of the world and the this and the this. The earth is flat and the earth is this. There's Illuminati and people out to kill us. They will talk to you about everything and anything like that. They just go on and on about it. That's what he reminds me of. So I just watched his interview with TMZ. He did one with Charlemagne and Sit Down Charlemagne. I don't even know if I'll bother watching it. I should have really watched that then watch this after. But this interview was purposely, didn't really have anything to do with that interview with Charlemagne. It was basically when he wore the hat, Make America Great Again, that red hat, that was like fucking trending last week because he was just, you know, he was wearing it, he was hanging out with Trump and everything. That's when people were saying he's cancelled all of this. Then he had all those tweets and all this stuff he was saying and just whatever. Like 400 years, are you kidding me? Like, that was a choice. Like, why would you, like, it was a mental prison and basically it was just a choice. Slavery is a choice. Slavery was a choice. Even had the audacity to then go into talking about the Nazi. It's like the Nazis, and if you go to India, and we say, like it means something different across the world. No, people with common sense know exactly what that sign means. Everyone knows the Nazi sign. I'm sorry, everyone knows it. Everyone knows about Adolf Hitler. So please, oh my God, and then there are some points. Let's not be too biased. There are some things that he did say that I could understand, but it's very hard to even reason with him and to go into that train of thought where you're trying to relate to him, because immediately he's just become unrelatable. Immediately he's become someone that you don't want to associate yourself with. Immediately he becomes someone so disgusting. He's left such a bitter taste in my mouth that whatever he said from that point on, even though I watched the video to the end, the whole 30-something minutes of it, it was just a disgrace and disgusting, because I can't get that out of my head what he said. And then when the Van Lathan, is that his name? When he jumped in and told him about himself, he was so disgusted. I was like, yes. He told him about his Ross, Chatbolt. Imagine, yeah. God. And Kanye was like, I'm so sorry if I offended you, my brother. And he was like, no, right now, he feels like he's seen someone that has lost track of thought. You kidding me or what? Absolutely. He was even talking about, then he got up. Everyone, can I have your time? I was like, I'm watching the video. I was like, hi. I was embarrassed for him. Can I have your attention, please? I got liposuction because of y'all. Because of y'all. I didn't want y'all to call me fat like you did Rob after our wedding. I was like, hey, you idiot. You just contradicted yourself because you was talking about free thought and us being controlled and all of this stuff, and you went and got liposuction, and you still had the audacity to then say because of y'all, I didn't want you to say this. Let me tell you something, yeah? You did it because of you. You did it for vanity purposes because there's no need for you to get liposuction. You did it for yourself, and now you're blaming it on other people. Who cares? You're so confident in yourself. You're so confident in what you say. What you say is so correct. You know, Trump is your boy. Trump is your boy, and you're very proud of saying that. This open racist. This man, do you know what Trump is? He is the epitome of what would be in every story that's told about our history is being enslaved. He is the perfect white man in a white picket house, yeah, while everyone's picking cotton outside, and he will be the same typical disgusting perverted man that will take advantage of the nanny, of the cook, of the cleaner, be raping, touching, putting his hands and his dick where is no concern of him doing, and violently do so and then demoralize the woman. That is the type of man that Trump is, and that's your boy. And you had raising a young girl and a young boy, and this is what you're openly saying out of your disgusting, your stupid mouth, when they have to grow up in school and find out about their history and learn, because America is very openly racist. Very, very openly racist. Let me tell you something, yeah. Here in England, it's very internalized. I mean, you do get a little slurs here and there, but it's not racist like that. Not so openly. But internally, yes. Trying to move up in the ladder, yes. You think we're going to have an Obama anytime soon? That type of, you know, that's where America has an advantage. But America is very openly racist. So he was regarding to the KKK, and he's saying how they're just cancelled and stuff, but he's talking like a white supremacist. He doesn't understand that. For him to be talking about Donald Trump, and he said he wore the hat because he wanted to make America great again. And the host, like, person I was interviewing was like, no, did you get the reaction? Did you wear it for a reaction? He was like, no, yes you did. You knew what that hat was gonna do. You want to make, he says, people, he goes, but you're an artist, you're a rapper, you should know the influence you have. So obviously people are gonna talk. You should know the reaction you're gonna have. Like, people are gonna feel, people are gonna have ill feelings towards what you're trying to represent, basically, is what he was saying. And he was like, no, like, yes, I am an artist, I am a rapper, but like, I don't see myself as a rapper, I don't see myself as a black man, I see myself as me, and I want to make America great again, I want to. And I was just like, you know what? You're an ass. And he says, when he was addressing everyone again, then he's like, I'm not going to stand up because what did you guys say about Tom Cruise on Oprah? That he was crazy when he stood on the chair. So I'm not going to be crazy. I'm not going to stand up. And it's like, listen, let me tell you something here. People won't just outright say that you're crazy unless you're doing something crazy-ish, okay? And a lot of people like labeling that. That's true with black people. But I don't think, I haven't personally been around, I've been called crazy, I've been called weird, I've been called strange, but I've never taken offense to it like that. Like, I've never had anyone in my video tell me, oh, you're crazy in like a derogatory, like a rude, like, type of way. It's just always be like, you're so crazy, like, you're so silly, you know. But you need to be mindful of what you say, you know, and you need to be mindful of the way that you're conducting yourself and when you're talking about certain issues that are very sensitive, because slavery is something that is very serious. Slavery has not ended. Slavery is still very much happening. Like, it's still very much present, regarding if you see it or you or not. It's still very much present. He should be in the KKK the way he's thinking. And then at the end he was just saying, we all need love and blah blah. And how can you, honestly, that's what Van was trying to say. Van Lathan was like, it's hard for him to relate to Kanye, someone that he looked up with, when he is literally dancing with the devil. Like, he's now bigging up someone and he's praising someone that's literally tried to do him harm as a black man. Because Donald Trump he's trying to do anyone that is a part of an ethnic minority any harm. Banning immigrants, and this, Jesus Christ, and you're there supporting that, saying that's your boy, and you're happy about that. Bringing your kids around a man like that, you are disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful. And usually, Kanye West, people like want to go, people can't even be, they don't even try blaming Kim Kardashian for this rubbish either. Because he's been Looney Toony way before they were married. He was already Looney Toony anyway. He was ready a bit. That's why people liked him, because he was unfiltered. He was a bit edgy. He was a bit out there. He was just, you know, it was something refreshing. But now, this is crazy. And then when he was talking about that when how he was addicted to his medicine, and he was addicted to the prescription drugs after his liposuction and this, and now he's cut it down, and he only took one the day before the interview so people didn't call him crazy, and then that he had a little bit of weed. Like, how do you not hear anything that's coming out of this your mouth, right? And you don't think people are still gonna associate you with crazy? Hello? Then, this is what I didn't like, is when he said, This is the thing about black people, is when they want to pray, they want to protest and make a big noise about of the white man killing a black person, but when black person's killing a black person, it's acceptable, it's all right. I thought that was so disgusting for him to say, to be honest, because obviously it's not acceptable. It's absolutely not acceptable. And that's when Van was like, what you're saying, like, there's people that don't get acknowledged that have been working their lives to try and prevent that. And it's true, they don't get publicized. They don't get media attention for that. Media don't care about that. That's not a juicy story for them. You know, part of the emphasis on white and black crime is because the media definitely focus more on that and show more of those cases than they do of anything else. Like, black people are always gonna be seen as murderers, or there's always going to be seen a problem within our culture, and it's definitely something that we need to adjust for ourselves. We need to be better for ourselves and be better people to our neighbors, to our fellow brothers and sisters, you know. But for him to say that it's acceptable, I was like, you're making this a big rah-rah about Donald Trump being your boy and being such a shoulder for him. But what exactly have you done or are you doing to try and prevent that? Because you're a huge influence. So instead of saying what you're saying, why aren't you trying to do anything to prevent that? You know? And you're talking about it. This is why I told you he doesn't see himself as a black man. So what is he doing to prevent it? This seems to be talking about Trump. And then when he talked about his daughter North, and Kim said to him, tell daddy what you learned today. And she said she learned from school that that she's a black girl and that her mum's white. And he goes, a white woman told her that, like, what happened to her being free? What happened to her being free? And I was thinking, the white woman is telling your daughter the reality of what people are going to see her as, a black woman. I don't know why you should have a problem with that. They're not going to see her as a white woman. I mean, she can't grow up being free to say that she's not black or white. That's really odd. But, I mean, it's true. I mean, she can't exactly say she's white because she can't say she's white. And like, she's definitely, I mean, you kidding me or what? Come on. Ugh. It's just, I can't even know. I just think Kanye West definitely is on his way to being sectioned. I don't think this is just not normal behavior. It's not even a cry for help. His brain has just long gone. It is dragging on the floor, honey. I don't know what is in his head, but I think it's the side effects of all the prescription drugs, plus the weed that he smokes, then the people that he's around. I just think that his vision has been clouded for a long time. And then that's when he said that he's seen clearer since his mum's died. I caught that at the end. And I was just like, I don't know if you're seeing clearer. I don't know if you're exactly saying anything that would make her proud of you right now. I would be turning in my grave 10 times over if that was my child talking. Physically now, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. Didn't his mum pass away from from cosmetic surgery? Just a thought. She did know. I'm sure she died from something cosmetic. I'm sure she went in for breast augmentation. She didn't come out. Something odd like that. So for him to go and get liposuction and then blame other people, it's definitely something internally within. I don't know. Just a thought. Because you'd be like scared of surgery afterwards. And anyway, I don't understand what liposuction he's got, because he still looks plump anyway. My good God, man. That's what I liked about that van as well. Because he was talking like, I'm in the reality. This is my reality. Like Kanye West, these people who are stars and stuff, they have such a big influence and they don't even understand it. I feel like even if they did come from a struggle, it would be filtered. It would be somehow filtered of how they wanted to see their struggle now. You know, because they don't have to live that life anymore, so they don't really care about it. So when they talk about it, it would be a clouded version of what actually really happened. So there will never be in a reality. So how can you change a reality that you're not even a part of? I would love to know that. How can you speak on something that you're not a part of? you can't speak, so then shut up. If you're not going to really change and get down to the root causes of things, then you have no validation to talk about any type of issue because you're not in the reality to understand it or to know it. Don't understand. Giving these massive speeches, and how can you say something like that? Because a normal person will definitely know, then that's stupid. I don't even know where this silly black girl come from anyway. She come there, she sat down, and she started talking, even a little glimpse of what she said. Well, yeah, that's his reality. I don't mean to offend him, but I'm not enslaved. I was thinking, you definitely was enslaved because no one let you talk. If you watch that video, tell me one paragraph that she said. No one let her talk. She went, yeah, sit there and look pretty. Silly goat. Silly goat. That's what you get when it's your time to shine. You got your time to shine. You look like a complete and utter donut. Yeah. This wasn't even meant to be the video I was meant to make. I wasn't meant to make this video. Kanye. Shame on you. Shame on you. Nonsense. This wasn't even the video I was meant to make.